What up, everybody? I'm just now getting around to doing a reply to Mr. Hall of Fame's 5 most influential albums video. I want to start off with this one. Destroyers. This was the first album I ever got. My father gave it to me. It's still my favorite Kiss album. You can actually see where I wrote my name on it. I don't know why. Who knows why you do some of the things you do when you're a kid. But anyway, I wrote my name on that one. I've recently got a copy, a listening copy, because that one's wrecked. It's one of 2 albums that survived my childhood. This is number 2. I remember being in Taekwondo class and one of the older kids was listening to his Walkman, and I asked him what he was listening to. He said Metallica. Well, what's that? I didn't know what Metallica was. I knew Iron Maiden and Kiss and stuff like that, but I didn't know Metallica. And he loaned me the tape and put it on. Side A, song 1, and then just beginning of Battery. What is this? Just changed my life. It opened up a whole new world of metal. I'm not saying that any of the, like, Iron Maiden and Kiss and stuff like that, it's not that they're weak or silly or anything like that, but just, that was deadly serious stuff, man. That was for real. Just changed my life kind of stuff. That's why it's one of my most influential. NWA, when this came out, I was just a suburban skate punk, and you hear people say, well, you're just a suburban kid, what the hell do you know about rap? Well, I don't know anything about living in South Central or any of that kind of stuff, but what I do know about is having an issue with authority or whatever. I could totally relate to that. And you talk about, I can't think of another song that's more fuck authority than fuck the police. That says it all right there. We used to get harassed for skating and all that shit. You couldn't do anything. And just became an anthem. Skinny Puppy's Rabies album. I think I was in high school when one of my buddies turned me on to that album. And I've seen him several times. But I remember the first time we climbed into a friend of mine, grandma's car, and drove to San Antonio to see him in some shit bar, one of these places that you're scared to go in. But the show was awesome, and towards the end, they always save Tin Omen towards the end, and the place gets quiet, and you hear that intro to the song, and then the place just explodes. I've seen lots and lots of shows, few with that kind of energy. It's just one of those moment in time kind of things that'll always stick with me forever. And that was the soundtrack. And the last one I picked was Deja Entendu by Brand New. I remember thinking a couple of years ago that I had heard every great album that had ever been recorded. And I stopped myself and I thought, well, man, that's a really just an ignorant attitude to have, to close your mind to anything new. So I started searching, what are the kids listening to? just looking for something that I didn't know about, I hadn't heard about or anything, and I found that band, and they get lumped in the emo category a lot of times. It's not really fair. It's kind of like trying to lump Alice in Chains in the grunge category, you know, because they don't really fit. They evolved into so much more. They're very similar in that aspect. Um, Everybody wants to lump them in that emo category because they're from Jersey and they broke about the same time. But it's not. Every single album is just expands on the previous work. But that was the one that got me hip to that band, and also that was one of the first bands that I found when I just started looking for something new. So that's what I got. I gave it some thought. You know, I could have pulled a whole bunch more records. You know, if you collect like I do, that's a soundtrack to your life, so they're all influential to different degrees, but I think these 5 are probably the most significant to me. Thanks, guys.